Hey, what's up everyone, this is AD Gaming and welcome back to the good business. And today I'm gonna show you the new module, the new overdrive unit that just came out in the new update. And you have a chance to win this module from the special delivery. And I'm gonna explain to you in depth everything you need to know about this module, and also you're gonna find out if this module is useful. And first of all, I'm gonna read this additional. You are getting additional damage 25% while the robot's durability is at critical level. All weapons have increased damage. If the robot has several such modules equipped, their damage bonuses are combined and their critical durability result is increased. So it means when you're gonna use 3 of these, you're gonna get 75% more damage. But you have to keep in mind that it's not always you're gonna have this, like the thermonuke. When you are using thermonuclear reactor, you have all the time the damage increase, but you have 10%. But here, if you are using one, you have 25% more damage. But you have to keep in mind that it's not always, it's only in a certain situation. And I'm gonna show you exactly in the battlefield, and also we are gonna see just a test how it looks. I'm gonna use the Leech as an example to show you. Okay, here is how it looks when you're using one of these. You can see in the top left corner of the screen. And here is how it looks when you're using 2 of these. You can see. And here is how it looks when you're using 3 of these. So as long as you are stacking more, you can see the indicator is going to the right, more to the right. And I'm gonna show you how it looks from the enemy's perspective. You can see when the enemy has the overdrive unit, you can see it. This is my brother, you can see he got the overdrive unit, so I was able to show you this. He just scored the overdrive unit from the special delivery. And this is the robots I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the Blitz with 2 overdrive, and also I have the legendary pilot, the exclusive legendary pilot. And I'm gonna use 3 of these on the Leech, 3 of these. I'm gonna use 2 of these on the Hades, and also 2 of these on the Ares, sorry. And also I'm gonna use 1 of these on the Ravana. And let's go. I'm gonna show you the gameplay. Phase 1. We are with the Ares. You can see on Shenzhen map. And also I will explain to you there is much more things that you need to know. You can see it's taking effect. You can see, and also you can see there is a yellow aura around the Ares. You can see the yellow aura. It means that this module is taking effect, and I have 2 of these on the Ares. So it means I have now 50% more damage. 50%. So you can see I need to face now a Leech, a full meta Leech. And I'm activating the quantum radar to get this out. And you can see how devastating this thing can make the Ares. The Ares is very devastating when you are using 2 of these. You can see it. And you can see the damage output is crazy. And also I'm using the new machine gun, the Quacker, and the Ivory Atomizer. You can see it. And of course, I forgot to mention, this is the battery count. So just to let you know, that's the reason why I have early access to show you all these kind of things. Okay, and you can see how the Ares is much more stronger when you are using this module. So this module can help some robots to perform even better, and I think the Ares is one of them. The Ares maybe is gonna benefit from this. And my brother told me yesterday he's using one of these. And on level 1, you are getting 10% damage. And he told me, you know what? This is very crazy. This module even level 1, and he's not using maxed out robots. And he told me that it's very effective, and it's helping him to survive more. He just told me this yesterday. He just got this module. And you can see I just fished out of the air this Spectre, and also I did not see what it was that. I just killed it, and you can see. And also there's what I wanted to tell you. You can see I regenerated some of my HP, and now the overdrive unit is not taking effect. So this is something that you need to know. Only when you are below this indicator, and you can see I am exactly in the middle of the indicator, and now it backs, and now I'm below the indicator. And this is what I wanted to tell you. When you are below this indicator, only then you have this module in effect. And you can see also the yellow aura around the Eldritch Heiress. That's the thing I wanted to show you. This is very important. And the Heiress is beat the fund, and now the Blitz. And also very important to know to mention that I'm using the new legendary pilot. This is an exclusive content, and you will able to get this from the new operation. It will be on the next operation. It's very important thing that I need to mention. And you can see I'm activating the ability. So when I'm activating the ability, I have 90% damage resistance like the Leech. So it's like a Leech. This is, you can call it a mini Leech. And you can see now I have the effect of the modules. I have 2 of this, and you can see how easy I was able to take out this Fenrir. So you can see it can be very useful in some certain situations, this module, and you can see. And as long as you are stacking more, the indicator is much closer to the right, to the full HP that you have. And you can see I was able to finish off this Aljun, and there is an enemy in the center. In the center I still have the effect of the module, and also I'm using 4 of this Quacker. Of course, don't worry, in the next days, in the next couple of days, I will show you the statistic of this weapon, so don't worry. This video is, I'm trying to focus more to show you this new module, and of course I will show you everything that you need to see, everything. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you everything. I'm gonna show you the Quacker, the Nucleon, and furthermore in depth. But this time I want to focus on the new module. And you can see there is a Titan, and when there is a Titan, it's much complicated. So I'm trying to do something. And also I have the Death Survivor ability on this Blitz. And you can see I'm gonna be dead in a second, but it doesn't matter. Just wanted to show you how it perform. This we can perform with this module, and they just killed me. And now the Leech with 4 Ivory Scourge. It's also a new content that you can win from the special delivery, and this is gonna be very devastating. I'm gonna spoil you a little bit, and you can see I'm letting him, the Aljun, to shoot at me. So that way the module it's gonna take effect. So that's the reason I was letting him to activate this, and now I have the full potential. You can see 4 Scourge, maxed out Scourge, with 3 of these. So I have 75% more damage, and you can see you were able to see how much damage I just did to the Falcon. This was a Falcon. It's still alive, but I did a lot of damage to him. And he's on the resistance mode. You can see how much damage from more than 500 meter range. You can see, and this is a Cerberus, and look at that. This is crazy, man. You saw it? This is devastating thing. And this Falcon, this is apparently, this is not a Thief Falcon, but still, it's a Falcon. And when he's using his resistance, he's very tough. And you can see I was able to finish him off. And now let's go to the second match with the Leech. I think this is phase 3 on Valley map. And I'm gonna show you this time a full gameplay. I'm gonna show you the Hades and the Ravana. You're not gonna be able to see much from the Ravana, but don't worry. In the near future, I'm gonna show you also the Ravana with the new legendary pilot. And you can see again, I did it in purpose. I was letting them to shoot at me and to activate this thing, and now I have the full potential of the damage. You can see this is crazy. You notice how fast I just activated his last stand, this Leech, and when you are using the Leech, it's much easy because the Leech is very strong, and you can give up on the last stand if you are using the Leech. But when you are using the Ares, you have to use the last stand because it's very vulnerable. But with the Leech you can do very well. Of course, not versus Titans, but versus all the other robots, and you can see how much damage I can inflict to the enemy with this 4 maxed out Scourge with these modules, 3 of these modules. You can see, even I lost one of my weapon, one Scourge, and you can see I just took out the Phantom. And now let's spawn with the Hades. Here we go. I have 2 of this, remember, and let's see how the Hades will be performing on this matchup. And I just took out one of the enemy. I'm using the Quacker and Nucleon, and again I'm doing it in a purpose to get the module, to take an effect from this module, and to maximize the potential of the Hades, to make it the Super Ares. It's like Super Saiyan. You can look at that. Look at their yellow aura. This is Son Goku in the house. If you are you know the Dragon Ball, you will understand what I'm talking about. You can see the aura effect. So that's how you can know that the effect of this module, when this module is taking effect, I mean. But you can also see it in the top left corner of the screen. So when you're using mechanic, you can see I will lose the damage effect from this module. So in some situations I will rather prefer not to heal myself. That's funny to say it, because I want to get the full damage from this module. So that's the thing. And there is a Leech with Orcans. Let's see what we can do versus him. I'm trying not to push him because this is very risky. I have the ability ready. So you can see there is a Titan. This is the perfect time to show you this. Look at that. Look at that. This is a full Titan. We just took out a full Titan with this. Only with the pew pew gun. The pew pew gun. You saw that? Yeah, definitely. I can tell you this module can be very useful in some situation. So you can see it in front of you. And there is this is the Leech. I have to be quick because I'm gonna lose the effect of the module. This is exactly what happened. I don't have the effect of the module, but still, this machine gun weapon, they are very strong. They are very strong if you're using them well. So you still can inflict a lot of damage even without this module. I think to use one of this module, it's gonna be enough. But you can see the potential, the damage potential you can reach when you're using even 2 of these modules. 50% more damage, it's a huge bonus. But if you want to use 3 of these, I think only on the Leech is gonna be very effective on the battlefield. If you want to survive more, of course, maybe with the Behemoth it's gonna be the best damage that you can get, but you have to remember that you have to give up on last stand and also anti-control and stuff like that. But this is another thing that you need to reconsider maybe. So I just wanted to show you this module in a full potential. And you can see versus Titan it can be very effective. And even with the Hades we did very well with this. And I used 2 of these, remember. And now I'm using 1 of these on the Ravana, and you can see it's the location of the indicator is in the half of my HP. This is the location. So it's not too bad. Even if you are using 1 of these, it's not too bad. But I don't think if I'm gonna do this on my own account because I'm using Turbo Nuke, I still think that the Turbo Nuke, I think it's much better from this, because when you're using Turbo Nuke you have all the time 10% more damage. So if you are using one of these, you have 25% more, but only in a certain time. So, I think I already mentioned that, but anyway, just to make sure that you are understand how this module works. I mean, and I think we are gonna win this match. And also, I'm using the Ivory Ravana, you can see, with the legendary pilot. If you are wondering how I have another charge of the ability, I'm using the legendary pilot with the new Ivory Autovisor. I must say that the sound effect and also the visual effect, it looks better than the regular one. And we did it. Let's see the tail of the tapes. Just to see. I'm very interested to see the tail of the tapes. You can see I did 3.5 million damage. And we did well. I think I've shown you enough from this module, and I want to see your opinions. What do you think? Do you think this module is worth the investment? Do you think it's worth getting? You are gonna use it? If you are getting one of these, I know just my brother just got one of these, and he's definitely using this because it doesn't have terrible look, and he just told me it is very effective. But I want to see your opinion. What do you think about that? About this module? And if you like the content here, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also activate the bell icon so you will not miss anything from the good business we are running in this channel. I'm gonna show you everything from this update, everything, the Nucleon, the Autovisor, the Ivory Autovisor, the Quacker, everything. So stay tuned for the next videos. And as always, have a good day / night.